Welcome to the E-Club of North Texas, October 24th, World Polio Day. We have we've just been watching the World Polio Day from the Gates Foundation. Paul has been with us, and we are going to go ahead and start the meeting with our pledge. And I don't have a flag up, but if everybody will stand, we'll say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Oh, well, Paul didn't stand, but we'll give him a pass on that. At this time, I would like to introduce Paul Alexander. He's a member of our club. He contracted polio in 1952. And from there, I will let him and David present the program. Thank you. Now, I'm going to move this out of the way, right? Oh, no, you have to have it. Never mind.
Okay, well, as you can tell, we're here with Paul Alexander, who is in an Iron Month. And I guess Paul, we ought to start out by telling, let's go back to the beginning, and why are you in an Iron Month? I know, but you're on.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to be back. I haven't got to attend very many meetings. This is one way of doing it. And I enjoy being together with everybody. I never thought growing up that there'd be a polio day. It's kind of interesting. I kind of thought that polio would eventually go away. But I guess it hasn't. And I brought it along today with me to show that it's happening. It's going to continue to happen with all the people working towards that goal. I am inspired by what I saw. I'd like to tell that everyone that has worked with polio, all the way from Bill Gates, all the way down to Linda and David, my friends, how much I appreciate their efforts and time in assuring that polio is on the downside. I've often thought that I would take polio to the grave. But every time I get close and think that I'm going to be the very last, 12 more people catch it. And that just makes my job even harder, because that means I have to live with it a little bit longer, because it isn't quite dead. People keep popping up with it. And that is a good point. I feel very strongly that seeing polio and the horrible things it can do to lives, and I tried to depict that in the book I just sent to the publisher. In that I told most of the stories, of course, there's thousands and thousands of them. The main ones in my struggle against living with polio. And it is so important. I think it's important that we continue to fight it and not let up, because one little slip in the armament of Casablanca needs polio as a shot to come back, and that's no good. It seems that Mr. Gates, a very successful man, of course, but healthy, I hope, has realized that it's so important to continue to fight it and not let up. Because, it takes one to come to America and infect a lot of children. I tried to say that in the book I wrote, but at the same time, I didn't want to present myself as an advocate. So everybody better run out and get their shot. Cardinals is 2 drops. I wanted people to make up their own mind after presenting the facts of what polio is. Because I get so many people come in my office and sit down, and first thing I say, "Did you ever see one of these?" And they say, "No, is it a sauna?" No, it's not a sauna. It's a breathing machine. And it is necessary for me to have it to survive. And they say, "Why?" And I say, "Have you ever heard of polio?" And 9 times out of 10, polio, I think I've heard of it. But what is it? People don't know what polio is anymore. And it's so easy to have a child or 3 or 4 to not ever even think of polio. Just doesn't know what it is. They don't care what it is. We're happy. We're healthy. We're going on vacation next week. Talk about it another day. And all the ignorance of the rails, except what I present, and together with you guys come close to presenting it too. It's a major factor. I think when I'm sitting before the audience and giving my little speech about whatever it is, polio or hard runs or cancer or the vaccination, I am presented with almost frightening ignorance about the concept of polio, much less the actual disease. And that scares me. it should scare everybody because we condone each other straight out, real knowledge. I read that David maybe healthy as two horses, but knowing me, they could seen it, experienced it, um, helped me out when somebody wasn't there, ran over, took care of things, because there's millions of things that only survival that nobody knows about. Unless you sit beside me and feed me. Nachos like they're doing tonight. Um, I hope, and I'm astounded that there is a polio day. That just blows me away. I hope that it makes some kind of impact on the innocent people that don't know anything about it. So that the message, we got to keep the fight up, will have some meaning to those people. Sorry, it takes so long to talk.
Well, it's fine, but
So I'll just shut up and enjoy it.
shut up, Earl. I got a couple of comments. I was over delivering dictionaries with a group of third graders, probably 120 people. I had a little break and I said, how many of you know what polio is? None of them.
Oh, wow.
And I've had people say, well, that's terrible. I said, no, it's wonderful because I knew what polio was and I was scared. And the fact that the kids here don't have to worry about polio, that is impressive. Now, when we inducted you as a member of the club, we tried to get somebody with some rotary horsepower, and what we got was President Gary. He was in a board meeting in Evanston. He came out of the board meeting, talked to us for 20 minutes, went back to the board meeting. A little over a year ago, in this very chair I'm sitting in, John Durham, who was president-elect at that time, spent, 20, 30 minutes here. You said you needed a new collar on your Iron Lung. He called some friends, and a couple of weeks later, we had a box full of collars show up. Would you care to thank John?
It was amazing to watch it. Kathy, my attendant, her friend had been trying to find parts, calling various places around the United States because they don't make them anymore. And Iron Lung is a Model T, not where they keep mad parts for Model Ts. It was very scary for me to think that there wouldn't be a collar out there like the one around my neck that keeps the pressure inside, which makes my chest expand and inhale, I can exhale. Without it, I'd be dead. So it's not like it's an optional factor for me. It's essential. So she was not able to find very much out there in the way of replacement parts. There are people acquainted with who spend hours of their day concerned that there may not be a part. And that would be the end of them. So it's an important factor. And for John to sit down right here and make a phone call, and all of a sudden they show up at my door. The package was amazing.
Rotarians know people.
I'm sorry.
No, Rotarians know people.
Yeah, I guess
If I
so.
don't know somebody that has it, I know somebody who knows somebody who has it. And John made one call, and 2 weeks later, 4 of them, one of them still in the original plastic bag.
Like he
Well,
made
would
the-
you care to thank Bill Gates since he's put a few $1 billion?
It's, that's an amazing factor because man, so powerful that he can actually do things, make things happen that a lot of people can't. Because of his success, and that's great. And, like so many wealthy people, he can just sit back and relax and enjoy the comfort of being alive without worrying about all this. But he's made such a difference. We'll never know what kind of impact he's had. How many children are not without lungs or can't walk, can't move because of Bill Gates and Linda. And that's really amazing. If any of this information ever gets to him, I gotta tell him. That I hope someday I can see him eye to eye and him me. And actually know what a difference he's made. And I really appreciate that. There are people, we had this one turning up, there are people, huge multi-million-dollar concerns, companies that are in the process of intentionally and are doing it every day, destroying our lungs. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars tracking them down and melting them down so that their product will have competition. And that's scary because I can't tell you how many times I have tracked down our lungs to preserve the parts. And they just got there a week or two before and destroyed them all.
Well, if you need
it's a scary
something-
world I live in. And I appreciate all the efforts to keep a little piece of plastic that keeps the pressure in. And in respect to that one point, there are miracles that do happen still. And that was one where I met the president and owner of a small company just a few Mauser here that discovered how to get help on refurbishing the Howard Lakeside College. Took it upon himself and his company to actually refurbish this Howard Lawn. It had new parts made for it. The most remarkable man, I did this on his own pocket. And I wish he to come a little thank you for me. His name is Brady Richards, and his company is Environmental Testing Labs. And he refurbished this whole mass of metal. And it's now working on the second one for my office. So I wish say thank you, Brady. I appreciate the time and efforts. And once in a while, something happens. It makes it last a little bit longer.
Well, we've located a couple of more iron lungs, and we know some people. And if they can't find something here, I think we can come up with it. As it is now, when Paul goes to the hospital, if you see on either side of his head, there's these knobs. We have to take off this metal plate, take it to the hospital, and put it on their arm.
Not anymore.
No, they got
They
one.
got it fixed.
And they got
It's
it.
true.
But anyway, we've been through, I've got pretty good at taking that part off. the arm.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, well, Linda, did you want to say anything before we,
No, I've just been trying, we've had a technical problem and some people have not been able to sign in. They said we already had another meeting going. So we have recorded this and we will put it up. At least I hope David has recorded it.
it says it's
And
recorded.
so anyway, but I appreciate everybody coming in. So I don't have anything except remember Challenge Air is November the 5th. This Friday evening, Jose, Howard, David, and I will be at the Boys and Girls Club in Grand Prairie to do a Halloween party for kindergarten through second grade, about 50 kids. And then the gala is on November the 18th at the Airport Grand Hotel. And get your reservations in on that. I can't think of anything else. I am making reservations though, or trying to, for Angel Tree for the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. So anybody that can help us during that time, I'd appreciate it. And with that, we will close with the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Thanks for having me.
That's a wrap.